All right, what's up, y'all? It's Hayes, and we're here for week 3 of UPA. So now, what you might notice is this is a post-com. My original recording got messed up, so now we're here. Let me move this around a little bit. All right, let's hold on. Okay. So yeah, we're recording this in post. But this week in UPA, we are facing off against Shay. Now, his team is in the bottom right, if you can see it. It's very scary. He has the combination of Fluttermane, Roaring Moon, and Scizor, all three of which are very strong. Couple that with webs and spide ups, potential sweeping and several edge, and kind of bulky staple and kind of sloking. That was kind of what I was expecting. He did bring the Grafii, which I was surprised about, but I understand because of the risk of Glamora T spikes and him probably being annoyed by that. Um, but anyway, I can talk about my team real quick while I'm choosing my leads. I'm obviously choosing Glamora as my lead. That's my designated lead, Focus Sash lead. But aside from that, this team is very hyper offense. And I could kind of talk about more in the game. But I'm Scarf Hydra for his kind of sweeping threats, Fluttermane kind of revenge option potentially if it's not Speed Booster. Booster Energy Attack Iron Hands basically just meant to punch a massive hole through his team. Cinderace is kind of meant to pivot around, be annoying, hit things pretty hard. The Dunsparce is meant to be switching into Fluttermane. And lastly, the Great Tusk. Oh boy, the Great Tusk. So I went, I believe it was, I don't know how much speed investment I went, but I went enough so that I would have booster energy and speed. I think I put the majority of the rest in the special defense, and then I'm bulk up, stabs, stone edge. Which if you look at his team, he doesn't really have responses to. I'm gonna hide the thing in just a second, I believe. Under that, I know for a fact is Slowking and Toadscruel, which is nice. I didn't have to deal with Ceruledge, which I honestly thought was a pretty big threat if it got up in SD and weak armor, which could have potentially happened. And no webs, which was great because I didn't bring removal this week. So he leads off with a Scizor to catch my Glamora, which is smart. I kind of figured this would be an option, but I do have a pretty good reliable switch in my Iron Hands. So we're going to see that's what I end up doing. I end up saving the stash on my Glamora for later. It could come in later. It can also just live one hit at any time, hopefully. And then he does Bullet Punch. I do get my booster energy off in my attack. So I think at this point, I'm just pretty free to throw off a Drain Punch. I didn't really think he wanted to go hard Fluttermane on the potential plus attack Thunder Punch or Wild Charge, which I have. So I just decided to end up going for Drain Punch, and you're gonna see in just a second. Did he? No, he swapped. He swapped into I think Toadscruel it was, and we do a lot of damage to this thing. It's gonna put it right around. I want to say 20%. Does about 80%. Oh, that's more than 80%. That's like 95. And we get all our health back from the Bullet Punch. And I'm just like, fuck it. I'm just gonna stay in. I'm just gonna keep trying to punch holes in this team. Like, I don't really see a reason not to. Just kill this. This is the only hazard removal, I believe, on his team, which is nice to get rid of. He does click D-Gleam, just fine. We do take a little bit of damage, but that's okay. This thing is literally just here to break through his team, and that's what it's done already. So he goes hard Fluttermane here, which makes sense. And I go into... Wait, hold on. He was what? He was speed boosting, right? Yeah. Yeah, speed boosting. So I go hard into my Dunsparce. my Dunsparce. I'm gonna keep saying Dunsparce. Take a Moonblast does about, I want to say 35, 40%, something like that. And here is kind of where I get into a very tough situation. So I am special. I have with Shadow Ball to hit this thing. He does click sub, which at this point I'm like, oh fuck, because I clicked glare. I probably shouldn't have clicked glare. I should have probably just attacked. But we're gonna see this puts me in a very tough situation. But at the very least, from seeing Calm Mind, I know at the very least, for this thing to set up, I can hopefully just keep attacking until subs. Until we break sub. Until we basically just keep attacking this thing in this exchange to hopefully not have a sub up in front of me, which is best case scenario. And I'm going to skip through this a little bit because it is a repetitive play. He just keeps Calm Minding into my Shadow Ball. Please don't lag on me. Okay. We're going to go back a little bit to have no more lag. We're going to click Shadow Ball into this until basically just subs fade. We're going to do this for a little bit until he starts to attack my Dunsparce. Which at this point, I'm like, shit, I didn't really deal with this the best, but I also know that he's going to keep subbing himself down. Which hopefully the best case is I can have this in range of Cinderella's Sucker Punch, which is great for me. He does keep CMing in front of me, which is unfortunate. I can't really do anything about it at this point. I just have to hopefully try to take this trade. And it's very precarious for me. I know I can live a hit from full at this point. So I'm at a point where I basically just have to keep attacking. And he is subbed in range of Sucker Punch, which at the very least is a potential out for me to have if I can just manage this. I don't think I got a single Spadef drop during this whole exchange, which is funny, but understandable. It'd be like that, and he clicks Moonblast and he does a fuck ton, because I think at this point he's like +4 or something. We just keep clicking Shadow Ball. I believe, do we break this here? Yeah, we break this here, which is great for me. Yeah. So I believe I click Shadow Ball here. I just click Shadow Ball. I think he kills me here. And then we go out in the Cinderace. Now this was kind of a tough call because I didn't know if he had enough health to make a sub. I really couldn't tell, so I clicked Sucker Punch. But he in fact does have enough health to make a sub. Just a sliver of health left, but I just keep spamming Sucker Punch. I mean, I have to at this point. And he makes a massive blunder here by clicking Shadow Ball. And this is amazing for me. My Spadef drops, but that does not matter. I just keep clicking Sucker Punch at this point. We get into those fun little Sucker Punch Mind games. You love the Sucker Punch Mind games. That was entirely sarcasm because I hate the Sucker Punch Mind games with a burning passion. They suck. They are very difficult. But we just keep clicking it. This is just basically a matter of who's gonna pussy out, and we're gonna skip a little bit. And we end up actually hitting this and killing this, which is phenomenal. Killing this with killing that big of a threat, some Calm Mind, was a good set to me. Very good set that I definitely should have prepared for more with my Dunsparce set. Should not have been special at all. But now this thing comes out, and I think I just click U-turn. I don't really want to fuck with this thing. I want to U-turn in case he gets greedy and DDs. I think he clicks Terrifying here, which is fine. I think he just kills me here, unless I'm mistaken, which is fine. Yeah. Oh, he's Terror Blast. So yeah, he just kills me here, which is fine, because I get the opportunity to go out into my speed boosting Great Tusk, which is Terra Steel. I forgot to mention that it's Terra Steel specifically for this. So I think about it for a few seconds. I don't know why I think about it. But yeah, we just go out into the Great Tusk. And I click bulk up because he sees that I am speed boosting. And I meant to just click bulk up here. And Terra Steel, but I actually made a fucking massive blunder and did not Terra Steel. I don't remember if I just didn't click the Terra button. I meant to Terra Steel, but I just didn't. But we luck out and he swaps. I did outspeed the Roaring Moon. I'm like 100% sure. But we just bulk up in front of it because I'm fairly certain I lived the hit from at +1. If it was special, probably not. But I did have Spadef investment. I just click Terra Steel and just click Earthquake. I don't want to get hit by some wing attack or aerial ace bullshit from this thing, and I'm like, fuck it. I mean, I don't have a reason not to at all. So we just Earthquake, so strongest move to hit this. I didn't want to be CC because I did not want to lower my defense at all. I thought that was a very, very bad idea for this set, and I was not Headlong Rush for the same reason. Even though the power would have been kind of nice, I just straight up didn't need it. This thing's already so strong. So we just Earthquake. We do not kill this, but we do more than enough, and he aerial aces, and it does jack shit. So I just stay in again. I kind of look. I'm like, oh yeah, there's a Sour Ledge, not a Slow King. Yeah, I completely forgot about that. Yeah, which also makes sense because I think, like I said, the Sour Ledge was a threat. So he switched out. He actually sacks the Grafii, which is great for me. I mean, it's not better than him sacking the Sizzler to me, I guess, but I'll take it. I'll take it. Thank you for that. Yeah, so I believe, I don't remember what he does here because I think, because at this point I'm just like, yeah, I just win. He goes into the Sour Ledge. I just click the Earthquake. I have no reason not to. I should always live at least one hit if he was like Sash or something, but he is not. I think he's just gone. Oh, it's just phenomenal. Now it's just the Roaring Moon and the Scissor that's at low health. So this thing needs to land a Stone Edge. That is what I need. I don't think I die to any hit, even if it's Earthquake. I do not die. I just have to click Earthquake. Or Stone Edge. I just have to click Stone Edge, hope it hits, and we do. And this thing drops. And we win the game off the back of Great Tusk. This was a phenomenal set. I'm not gonna lie, I think I did a great job with this. I honestly didn't think. I didn't really know if speed boosting was possible or not. I'm very glad, very, very glad it worked. But yeah, that's going to do it for us here. Great game to Shay. Really, really great game to show off Great Tusk, because before this it hasn't done that much. But yeah, that's going to do it for us, and I will see y'all next week. Peace.